Oshae Brissett broke out of nowhere for the Indiana Pacers last year. In his first year he spent with the Toronto Raptors, he didn't really do too much, didn't get regular game time. Last year it took him a while to get on an NBA team, signed a 10-day contract with the Indiana Pacers on April 1st, and played 21 games, starting 16. And my God, did this guy show that he can play the game of basketball. The Canadian, who of course, as I mentioned, didn't do much in year one with the Raptors, benefited by a Pacers team that needed anyone of any NBA caliber when he joined the team, as they were desperately in need of NBA talent due to all the injuries they were dealing with. Hence why he started 16 games, because initially I saw Oshae Brissett starting lineup for the Pacers, and I had concerns. And pretty quickly after that, my concern with Oshae Brissett starting for Indiana was that he torched my team, Toronto, his former team, for 31 points on the last game of the season. So that is the success and the turnaround of Oshae Brissett. He was gone from being released by the Raptors, not with an NBA contract, and then dropping 31 points to end the year on the team that got rid of him. So today I want to talk about Oshae Brissett, how good of a season he had with the Pacers. But then on the flip side of that, is he even going to play this year? And if he does, how much will he? Because of the depth that the Indiana Pacers has, and with everyone back healthy, where does he actually fit in this team? And so first off, we have to talk about the brilliance of Oshae Brissett last year. As far as his defensive ability, his rebounding, his effort, his physicality, his three-point shooting, his ability to attack a little bit off the dribble and finish at the rim, Oshae Brissett is a very good NBA player. Small forward, power forward, wherever you want to put him, he can play either or. He is a solid physical defender. He can get into the passing lanes a little bit and get you some steals. He's someone that can be just very much a disruptive presence on the defensive end. He can also be a little bit of a rim protector as well. He does have the ability to block some shots and have that a bit of versatility and vertical ability. And he also has the ability to be a very good rebounder. And the 5.5 rebounds per game last year with the Pacers would show that. This is an extremely good three-point shooter and floor spacer. He shot well over 40% from deep for the Pacers last year. Hit some very big threes for them at certain moments throughout the back half of the season as they were pushing into those play-in games. And just managing to stay afloat with as many injuries as they had. And Oshae Brissett was a very big part of that. He had multiple games as soon as he started getting consistent minutes, where he was a very important part of their games, putting up double figures for 7 or 8 games in a row throughout a stretch of April and May, and very much being a key component of this Pacers team on the defensive end and on the offensive end, and really showed that he has a place in the NBA as a quality player, and still only entering his 3rd year at age 23, has a lot of upside to continue to improve, and really shows that he can be a starter in the NBA at a high quality level. It's just not with the Pacers, and his role with the Pacers for this upcoming season in of itself is in question. Here's what I mean by that. I mean that with no disrespect to Oshae Brissett, because I just said that I think he could be starting on certain teams, and he definitely could be. And he could do well in a starting role on many teams, not just be there. But the Indiana Pacers are back healthy for the most part. TJ Warren is still a little bit in question as to what role he will have for the upcoming season and how healthy he will be. But outside of that, they're pretty much ready to roll and be healthy for this upcoming season, especially compared to how the team was health-wise when Oshae Brissett joined them last year. So when we were talking about the forward depth for the Indiana Pacers for this upcoming season, TJ Warren, when healthy, Domantas Sabonis, a power forward, of course, will be the likely starters. Then you have Justin Holiday, you have Torrey Craig, you have Jeremy Lamb, who could see a little bit of time at the 3, although not overly likely. And then the Pacers also just drafted Isaiah Jackson, a power forward, with the 22nd overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Now, the positive part for Oshae Brissett is that with TJ Warren likely to be injured, or at least possibly out for the beginning of the year, TJ Warren remains to be out indefinitely, so it's quite possible Justin Holiday is the starting small forward to start the year. And with Torrey Craig being a much better 4 than he is a 3, not having as good a spacing as you would like in a small forward, it is quite possible that Oshae Brissett will get some minutes at the beginning of the year with the injury to TJ Warren, if that remains to continue throughout the beginning of the regular season, which it is expected to do. In which case, Oshae Brissett can get some minutes and can cement himself as part of this rotation if he continues to play well. Because if he can play well enough, then there's no way that even if TJ Warren comes back, that they can ignore it and end up not playing him. At the end of the day, the Pacers just have so much depth on this team that I feel like a trade is inevitable at some point because there's no way they can play everyone. On their bench, they have TJ McConnell, Jeremy Lamb, Justin Holiday when TJ Warren is healthy, Brissetts when he's back healthy, IJ Jackson, Oshae Brissett, Chris Duarte, Torrey Craig. There is a lot of depth on this Indiana Pacers team, which is a brilliant problem to have, but they also need to find minutes for some of these guys, and if they can't, well then they might as well try and improve their team or get picks with some of the assets that they have instead of just having someone like Oshae Brissett sitting on their bench. And so Oshae Brissett definitely has the potential to be an impactful part of the Indiana Pacers team this upcoming season and be a valuable part of the rotation, but the path in which he gets to that role is a bit murky, and it's going to have to rely on him getting some minutes early on in the year while TJ Warren is injured, and him playing well in those minutes to be able to secure a spot for him in this rotation for the upcoming season for the Indiana Pacers. Someone that certainly has the potential to be an important part of the Indiana Pacers team, someone that can positively impact the Indiana Pacers season, but it'll definitely be interesting to see where his role lies, and how much impact he has for the Pacers this upcoming season. Let me know down in the comment section what role you think Oshae Brissett will have for this Indiana Pacers team in the upcoming season and how good he could be moving forward. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to hear my thoughts on other young players or rookies headed into next season, then be sure to click the box on the right-hand side of the screen. And if you want to hear my thoughts on Chris Duarte and his role and how unsure that role also could be with the Indiana Pacers this upcoming season, then be sure to click the box on the left. That being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.